Good morning, students. Welcome to the online class of English literature. Dear students, today we are learning or reading a poem, and the name of the poem that is If. And this poem was written by Rudyard Kipling. Dear students, as you know, before we could start this poem, we will know about the poet. Rudyard Kipling, born in 1865 and died 1936. He was an Indian-born British author, poet and journalist. With several novels, poems and articles to his name, he is the best known for his collection of short stories. Kipling turned down many honors and awards, finally accepting the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1907. This one is a hint about the poet. So if we will go through the poem, and this poem is an advice from a father to his son. So here the poem, or it is a poem of ultimate inspiration that tells us how to deal with different situations in life. And the poet conveys his ideas about how to win this life, and after all, how to be a good human being. Hope you understood the theme of the poem. And this poem is written the form of paternal advice to the poet's son John. As I informed you from the beginning, this is a poem and advice from a father to his son. This poem have 32 lines with 4 stanza, and each stanza consisting of 8 lines. So today we will discuss only 2 stanza, that means 16 lines. Hope you will enjoy the poem by reading. So first we will read the first stanza, complete stanza, then after we will explain, or we will know the real meaning of each lines. Let's start. The stanza 1. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing their and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you. If you can but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, not talk too wise. Hope everyone read this poem or this stanza like this. Okay, so now is the time to go through the lines. So if I will read the first 2 lines. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. This 2 line means that to be a good human being and to succeed in life, we should keep calm when other people around us are losing their cool. We should not lose our temperament even if others are blaming us for their faults. Losing the temper doesn't solve a problem. Rather, intensifies that. Keeping the head cool makes us think wisely to face those tough situations, and ultimately a solution comes out. Now, second 2 lines. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you. but make allowance for their doubting too. It means that we should have the faith in ourselves even when others doubt us. But after that, we should give some importance to their doubt too and try to find out what may be the reason for their suspicion. After all, humans have the tendency to do mistakes. So, by keeping the faith in ourselves, we make sure that we do not get demoralized or disheartened. And by allowing others, the meaning of allowance, by allowing others doubt a title space of thoughts, we ensure that we are not doing something wrong by knowingly or unknowingly. Now come to the next line. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting. Here, we should work hard and wait for the result patiently. We should not get tired by waiting. There are a number of real life examples where people missed big opportunities only by losing their patience. If you will see some examples, you see the proverbs, hurry will bury you. Hast Max West. These are the examples or these are the proverbs which gives basic idea about this poem. So here what you need to do, you don't be hurry. You wait for the situation and that situation will help you to move to your or to reach your destination. Come to the next line. Or being lied about, don't deal in lies. It means people may lie about us to others, but we should not indulge exclude ourselves in lies. If you will say in such what we should always truthful. Okay, in short, this line means you should always or we should always remain truthful in whole life. If you are misled or tempted to lie, people would ultimately discover the truth and would not believe us anyone. That's why it is important to speak the truth even if that hurts us. That's why I said you at any circumstances, at any condition, any situation will come, we should speak the truth. Maybe the person will get hurt or maybe you will get hurt, but you need to say the truth. Now, or being hated, don't give way to hating. It means people may show their hatred towards us. And what you need to do? We should not hate them. We should show our love and respect to others. If, for example, your parents scolded you, that doesn't mean you will scold or you will give respect to them. What you need to do, you will show the respect and love to them. That only will create a good human being. No man or woman is perfect in this world. I told so many times, everyone doing mistake. Even I am also doing mistakes. So mistake, if we are doing and we need to sort out that mistakes or we need to rectify that mistakes. Everyone has his strengths and weaknesses. We have to accept that and respect them for the good qualities in them. And the last line, and yet don't look too good and not talk too wise. Here, by that line, I hope you understood the meaning of this line. We should not show as that means as too good a person or to talk too wisely with common people. even after possessing such qualities. If you have also, but you will not show off, that is called ego. Okay, you will think, yeah, I have that capability, I can talk. No, you need to adjust with all the circumstances. Having acquired all these good qualities mentioned above this part, people generally feel proud and tend to show off how good they are. But here the point wants us not to go that way. I told also, if you will go like this, that means no one will love you and no one will like you. Hope you understood this poem, the first stanza. If not, then again repeat, you can understand. Read the stanza, but a simple lines written here. If you will read, you can understand easily. Now come to the second stanza. The second stanza says that if you can dream and not make dream your master, it means that to do something bigger, we should dream first. Everyone have the dream. When you are sleeping, that time you are dreaming. Most of the peoples, most of the students are doing that same. But the poet says, also reminds us not to be guided by unrealistic dreams. That means which one you can't achieve and which one is not possible, which one is not real. Don't dream that. What you dream, which one possible. If dreams take the driver's seat, we would get detached from the reality and eventually fail. Obviously, if you don't know how to drive, if you will start driving, obviously you will get hurt. Similarly, there goes a saying that you have or you if a poem, a proverb is there, a quote is there, you have to dream first before your dream can come true. Hope you remember this quote. So, what we need to do? We should dream to reach great heights in life, but keeping the reality in mind. You see, most of the examples, most of the people's doing the same mistakes after getting or after reaching the destination. They forgot whatever the situation they faced before, and they are trying to show their attitude to others, and they are showing they are the rich ones and you are the poor ones. That's all. So what you need to do, you need to dream, and that dream, what you no doubt it will reach your destination, but you don't forget the reality. Now the second line, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, it means that we should be able to think over a matter but should not make the thoughts our aim. That is that we often lose our radar and get detached from the main points. You know, when we are thinking one thing, from that part we are moving to another parts, whereas we are forgetting the main theme of the dream. From one part to another part, another part to another part, if you are moving, you are jumping, then you will lose the main part of your dream or the goal. So, our thinking should not be scattered, misleading us away from the target. Yes, So think what a dream what you need to do. Don't dream what you can't. Okay, now come the next lines. If you can meet with triumph and disasters and treat those two impostors just the same. The students hear the meaning of impostors, the strange, cheaters, pretenders. Okay, strange you can call, but impostors means pretenders or cheaters. In simple language, we can call cheaters. You can see your word bank. Those who pretend to be somebody else in order to trick people. One story also there like that. Mm, One story is then small. I hope you may heard about that story. Okay. Now, what it means is this two line means that life is a combination of success and failure. I hope most of the students know up and down. If you have the life, that means you have up and you have the down. So what you need to do? You need to face all the challenges. As I told you, life is a combination of success and failures, joy and sorrow, good times and bad times. What we need to do? We should we should accept both and face both situations with similar treatment. Clear? So, here why the poet used these two impostors. Who are the two impostors? One is the victory and one is the loser. Triumph and disasters. That means you can success and failure. Here the poet, as I informed you, here the poet personifies, and here the poet compares two impostors that are triumphs and disasters. People become too happy in success and forget their duty at hand. I told us. We may also get to compliment or complaints or proud at a small success, reducing our chance to reach higher goals. Most of the peoples are doing the same thing. If you achieved a small success, then you are doing a grand party. In that party, you are forgetting the aim of your life and your goal of the life. If you got small success and that you are thinking, I achieved all, but not that. You need to reach the destination. This is the first step of your victory. Yes, so at the bad times means that is a good times means triumph, and now the bad times disasters. If we are too griped, we may lose our faith and confidence. So in both cases our regular work is hampered. That's why the poet calls triumph and disasters as two impostors or two strangers or two cheaters. And what he gave or he conveys us, he asked us to treat those deceivers with a smile face. Maybe you got success, okay, you achieve it, you enjoy it. If you got failure, that also you accept it. But after that, you need to do hard work. So don't be too happy or too sad under any circumstances. Clear? Now, the last two lines, no, not last, before two lines. If you can bear to hear, if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, to stick by naps to make a trap for fools. Here the meaning of naps, you can see your word bank, dishonest man. That means the man who have no faith. We have to hear the tough situations where we see that our speech or the statement is distorted by someone to be fool others. When we are saying something, no doubt we say good things, but the same thing if someone says to others in different way, that means to make a fool. So very often we see that people misinterpret or even deliberately distort our words to use it in their favor. We should not lose our temper hearing that, rather we should tolerate that, ensuring that we have spoken the truth. In simple word, if you will want to know whatever the words you said, you have to think that I told right words or I told the genuine words. Maybe the persons are cheating or the tampering your words, and they are trying to show or they are trying to disgrade to you or disrespect you or to whatever that they want to fall, they want to disrespect you. Clear? So what you need to do, you forget everything and you have that confidence that I told the right word and I told truth. Okay, now the last two lines, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stuff and build and of with worn out tools. Here it means we have to hold our nerves even after seeing that our favorite thing that we built with all our effort and time is broken. Then we have to pick off the scattered parts and build it all over again. This is another key to getting to the top of the world according to the poet. I hope most of the people, most of the students saw the card house. When a person trying to build this card house, he is taking or she is taking so much trouble to make or to build. But maybe it will fall. So in that case, you don't lose your hope. Again you try to build the same house. This is the key to getting to the top of the world according to the poet. To keep our cool is not easy in such a situation, but patience and mental toughness would help us build them again. So, if you will recall the story of the Newton, that that the papers containing his theories were destroyed in fire, and he wrote them again from the beginning. So that time he not faced so much trouble. Then also what he did, he wrote again. So similarly, you need to do the hard work. Okay, maybe in some cases we will get success, in some cases we will lose our hope. So don't think about that at all. You do your work and God is there to help you. Okay, for today's this much. We will stop here, and next two stanza tomorrow you will get. So try to understand the lines, because these are the simple lines which one mentioned in this poem. If you will go through the lines, you can imagine and you can summarize the meaning of the stanzas or the meaning of the lines. Try to uh, find out and try to understand the concept of this poem. What advice a father gives his son in his life. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Stay home, stay safe.